people, Hispanic people, or us. Let's get started. We really be out here risking our life to show y'all this. Seems as, why would you do that? Booty length certified. Here we go. This is the get rich, and that's what I'm trying to do. I'm not gonna lie, this is a lot of work. This is the start. All in all, I'm going to overall rate Grow Good about... Hello, welcome back to the channel and back to yet another video. As you can see, clearly we are on track for booty length hair. And I got the new Cardi B Grow Good products. I didn't pick up everything from the line because some of the products repeat themselves. It's just the strength level is a little bit different. So I didn't get any of the extra strength products. I got the Repair shampoo, the Soft Serve conditioner, the Get Rich hydrating hair mask, and the Everything serum. First of all, let me just say the price point is phenomenal. And if there was any celebrity that I actually wanted to come out with the hairline, it was definitely Cardi B. Outside of Beyonce, but we already have that. But Cardi B was definitely next in line because of her familiarity with the journey, and despite that she might be Afro-Latina or whatever way you want to categorize her, she still has hair like mine. And in my book, Spanish people, Hispanic people, are us that might speak another language. You get what I'm saying. Okay, so that is all of the products from the line. It came with this cute little card. I feel like Cardi B just ate on this. This is so stunning. The whole picture, the setup, and then everything that you need to know about the products. Like I said before, I got every product except for the extra strength version of it. Anytime I'm testing out a new product, I would never go for the strongest version of it because you do not know how it's going to react on your hair. And that would just be my advice to you. Me wearing green was not planned. I actually just got back from the gym and I took out my braid down pattern because my hair has been braided up and covered with a wig for the last 2 weeks. So this is the perfect time to go ahead and use the products and see what they are giving. I'm intrigued that this says booty length certified. I just love that for me because that is exactly where I'm trying to be. I also think that the packaging is super functional because anybody knows when it comes to a deep conditioner, a thicker conditioner, you want to be able to scoop it, and this gives you the space. This is also quite a bit of product, especially in comparison for the cost. Made good for the homegirls, period. Get the good. All of the little affirmations are super cute. So you get 15 fluid ounces in this. And let's just say in comparison to another deep conditioner, this one is Kerastase. I just picked up the first one that I saw and you get 6.7 fluid ounces. So more than double. I do personally feel like most deep conditioners give you about 8 ounces. Give or take. The shampoo and the conditioner are normal sizes in my personal opinion. You get 10 ounces. I feel like 8 is a normal number. Let's compare. So my favorite Mayo organic shampoo and conditioner has 12 ounces. My favorite Pattern Beauty shampoo and conditioner has 10 to 12 ounces. So we're right in line with the 10 ounces. But if I remember correctly, my total order cost was about $68 for 4 products. So I spent about $12 to $15 per product, which is a great price point. Let's get into the wash day. I'm gonna start off with the Wash Cycle Repair Shampoo made with fiber lace. And it says this is the technology that helps repair from the inside out so the hair feels stronger and healthier. It removes buildup, it helps retain moisture, no sulfates, period. That's actually what it says. To use, lather into wet hair, rinse well, double cleanse for squeaky clean roots, follow with Soft Serve conditioner. I'm gonna condition and deep condition. Because there is no hydrating shampoo, I'm a little worried about just using a cleansing shampoo because they do tend to strip, but it says it doesn't. We shall see. For the conditioner, it says it seals the cuticle, revives the ends, it boosts shine, which I love. Our fiber lace technology helps repair from the inside out so hair feels stronger and healthier. To use this, apply to wet hair mid-shaft to end. So for the conditioner, do not put it on the roots at all. Leave in for up to 10 minutes and rinse well. And that's another thing that I feel like we do in this community is that we use products for way too long and that we need to start reading the directions. So up to 10 minutes, which means I'll probably leave it in for about 5, give or take. And for the deep conditioner, which is exactly what this is, it's a hydrating hair mask for thirsty hair. It is inspired by DIY real food hair mask and boosted by innovative ingredients. It's nutrient dense, helps repair damage to retain long and healthy hair. To use, apply a big scoop from ends to roots. So this one, you can take it all the way up, but you should start with the ends. Rake through, leave for 10 to 15 minutes and rinse well. None of these say that you have to use these with heat. So I'm actually a huge fan of that because a lot of times I do not want to get out of the shower to finish the process. So this shouldn't take any more than about 30-45 minutes. Let's get started. Okay, shower confessions. So the first wash obviously did nothing because my hair was dirty. And typically that first shampoo just breaks down the product. Now this is not super hydrating, but it's also not extremely stripping on the hair. Like I do feel like my hair still feels pretty soft, but I also feel like I'm using a lot of product. So the downside could be the product use. The smell is just okay. It's nothing, you know, extraordinary. It's not like super fruity. It kind of smells very earthy, very natural in a sense. But you can see this is how much product I've used thus far. And I feel like that's quite a bit, and I almost want to continue to shampoo it. Like I want to use a little bit more. Like I want to shampoo it one more time, but I'm not going to because I feel like I'll be like a fifth of the way through the bottle in that one shampoo. But it's not giving like this crazy lather that I'm used to where I know my hair is clean, but it does feel clean, if that makes sense. So let's rinse and condition. The curls are actually feeling like they're clumped. And it didn't make my hair frizzy like at all. Like it didn't agitate it. Soft serve conditioner. Okay. Super lightweight. Let's apply this. That same earthy like smell. I don't love it. Oh wait, but it smells better in my hand. This one smells better. But when I apply it, I don't know. I'm just not a fan. I used a generous amount, so I'm going to detangle a little bit with this brush to see if it has any slip. Okay, that's pretty nice. And to just see if I applied enough product, and I did. I feel like conditioner needs a second to emulsify, and it just works better when you either rake it or comb it in. This alone will take, 5 minutes or so that's all the time that you really need. This product doesn't feel like any other conditioner that I've used. It almost seems like it sits on top of the hair until you work it completely in. Then I feel like it starts to emulsify and get softer. You can even see how the texture is changing as I comb it through. So if you don't comb it through, I don't know. So how much shedding we got? Not bad. Let's rinse and then we will deep condition, or use a hair mask rather. We really be out here risking our life to show y'all this. Okay, but anyways, here we go. Hair is rinsed. It feels good. I mean, does it look hydrated? Because I can't see, but it definitely feels good. It feels very lightweight. When I run the water over it, it does feel like clean, like a little airy, a little minty, you know, that fresh wash feeling. But if the water is not touching my scalp, I don't feel any of that. That conditioner definitely did detangle well with my hair. The only thing that I think is really throwing me is the texture, the way that my hair feels when I put the products on. But it definitely seems as if the products are working. I'm not gonna sit up here and say that I see anything that I see, feel, or anything spectacular about them, but this is my first experience. So we really just have to see like how the hair responds over time. So Booty Length certified. Here we go. This is the Get Rich, and that's what I'm trying to do. Here we go. Okay, how thick is she? And when you say a big scoop, like is this a big scoop? I feel like this is a big scoop. They smell better in the packaging. When I apply it to my hair, it doesn't smell like this. I'm not a fan of the smell. It doesn't stink or anything, but it's just, I don't know. It's not something where I would be like, oh my gosh, no. But the smell isn't strong. It doesn't linger. And so I do appreciate that because, products that smell very heavy, not a fan. What I am noticing is that with every single one of these products, it applies better when the water is running, when the hair is super wet, because for me, they're just sitting on top of the hair initially. They're not like being worked in until I do another step. Like it just feels like it's nothing on it, but I know it is. I'm gonna use some more because it does say rake it in on this particular product. Now this, it feels like it's like bringing the volume back to my hair, whereas before my hair was laying really flat. I'm not gonna lie, this is a lot of work. This absolutely made my hair swell. You see how it returned to its normal thickness, whereas before it was not giving this. So maybe my hair is thirsty. I'm gonna shower cap this. And then I'll shower, rinse out my hair, come back and tell you what I think about the Get Rich. Let's talk about it. Grow Good, Get Rich hair mask. This is the star. If you only want to pick up one product from this line, this is the one. This is that girl. Now I slightly underestimated it when I applied it to my hair because it felt like it was sitting on top of my hair. I put the shower cap on, I've showered, I'm good, I'm clean now. I'm pretty sure that the heat from the shower, because it's foggy in here right now, somewhat was like steaming my hair in that shower cap. And baby, when I rinse this out, butter, luscious, falling off the bone, super soft. I am a huge fan of this. You do have to rake it in, you do have to work the product in. I felt like you had to do that with all of these products because they do feel like they're sitting on top of the hair. But if you allow them to cook, yes, give me 15 of them right now. This is definitely that girl, and she will be staying in the shower as a deep conditioner because I already have a great lineup of products in my shower that I just love, and they're organized by brands. But Cardi B, you gonna make it to the show. I got Beyonce in here, I have Niall in here, and I have Tracy Ellis Ross in here, and Cardi, vocalese. You will be in here too. Once this comes back in stock, I will be getting my hands on more of these. Highly recommend. Now for the shampoo and the conditioner, let's get into it. I use a lot of shampoo. I'm gonna hold this up so you can see how much shampoo I use on one wash. I feel like that's a bit extreme. Now my hair was dirty, like I said. It's been tucked away in braids for 2 weeks. I went on a cruise. I've been to the Bahamas. I've been outside with this hair. So it could have been dirty. It could have had a lot of products on it, but this, in my opinion, is the hybrid between a clarifying and a hydrating shampoo. It just sits somewhere in the middle, and normally I would clarify my hair first and then do a hydrating shampoo, so using 2 shampoos. But of course this wash day I only used 1, and I did wash my hair technically 3 times because after I got off camera I just couldn't bear. I needed to shampoo it again. It just wasn't enough for me. The other thing that I noticed with these products is that you need to constantly keep reapplying water. I think especially as a person that has low porosity hair, it needs time and it needs as much water and hydration as possible to do what it needs to do. The conditioner is good. I wouldn't say she's great, but for this price point, she's fine. She's all right. She's good in my book. Still need to keep applying water to your hair, and I definitely, you saw how many times I had to detangle and work this in before it emulsified. So to me, it just takes a little bit more work to use the products in comparison to other products that I typically use to wash my hair, but none of those products, none of my shampoos or conditioners, except for one, is at this price point. I typically use salon grade shampoos and conditioners like Pattern Beauty, Sacred. So we're talking about things that are 2 times the price at a minimum, and I understand why, okay? The price points definitely matter because the quality is just a little different. Not to say that Grow Good isn't good quality, but it's not to that standard. So it's almost like buying e.l.f. Cosmetics versus Charlotte Tilbury. Like, they both work, right? But you might have to put in a little bit more effort when you're using the e.l.f. You know what I mean? You might have to tweak your skills, whereas Charlotte is gonna go on just buttery, you know? It'll do a lot of the work for you. That's the best way for me to explain it. The last product is the Everything Serum. Now, I was very intrigued by this product because if I'm not mistaken, you can use it as a heat protectant. Let me get out my palm palette and read the directions. It says, smooth, seal, protect before and after heat. That's what I thought. A few drops go a long way, soften, smooth, and add lasting shine. And then on the bottle, it says, for finer, delicate hair, apply before heat styling using 1 pump per section. See, that's important. I don't have finer, delicate hair, so let's go down to the next set of directions. For medium to thick hair, apply before and after heat styling using 1 to 2 pumps per section. Shake well. So in other words, the thicker your hair, the more product that you need to use. I will be using it before and after. And because I'm about to do yet another braid down pattern for some crochet hair that I will be applying, I am going to use some heat in the form of a blow dryer. Okay, fresh out of the towel. My hair looks good. It feels good too. Yeah. First things first is a good detangle. I did pretty much, I'm not gonna say I towel dried my hair, but my hair is drier because I had a microfiber towel on it, so it's not super wet, which I prefer it this way when I'm blow drying it. It's a nice sturdy cap. It's plastic, but it's sturdy. Okay, the pump has a lock on it. Yeah, because you don't get a lot in a pump, so I could see how thicker hair would want to use, you know, you would want to use a pump. Oh, it feels like oily almost. Lightweight but oily. It doesn't go on the hair feeling super heavy or anything like that. It actually feels really nice on the hair. I could easily see how this would make the hair shiny, easily. Now after I blow dry the section, I'm gonna apply about 1 to 2 more pumps and braid it. No heat. Don't do like I do, okay? Blow dry your hair in smaller sections. I just don't have the capacity today. I really don't feel like it. So I did what I did, but I'm also not gonna wear it out. So it really doesn't matter how straight it is per se, but you can see what that did. I ended up going from no heat to level 1 using my Dyson blow dryer, and we're gonna apply 2 more pumps. 3. Let's do 3. I'm gonna primarily focus this on the ends though and then work it up. But you look at the shine. Look, you see that? That's so nice. And then I'll braid it up. When the hair is thick from the roots to the ends, you know it's healthy. So it's not gonna stay together. It's gonna start to unravel. So we are going to rubber band the ends, you know? Get a little plait. Let me finish. I'm taking my hair down after using the Grow Good Everything Serum. But what I realized when I used it is I didn't give you the full information on the serum. So it can be a hair treatment, a heat protectant, a shine booster, an end sealant, a frizz smoother. It's an everything serum. You can add shine to your blowout, smooth and air dry, protect hair from hot tools, mix it into a leave-in, calm the frizz, define the ends, use the serum, do it all. So it's a multifunction powerhouse, a serum for every reason, and it's formulated to prevent breakage, smooth the cuticle, and improve hair while adding photo finish shine. Here she is. I love this bottle. That's glass. Now I use it for the blowout. I did follow the directions in terms of using it before and after. And look at my hair. First of all, if you could feel it, this is like pillow soft. Like, oh my God. It feels amazing. It is super shiny, like, and it doesn't feel heavy, like it's weightless. But it also feels extremely hydrated. Like, this does not feel dry. I'm not gonna wear a blowout out because I know how that is going to go. And this serum is not claiming to be humidity free, okay? Or humidity resistant. So, I know that after an hour or two outside, my hair will start to revert. That's absolutely not going to be, you know, my life story, because, yeah. But in general, for what the product is as a serum, I've never used a hair serum for real. This is stunning. This is stunning. So I'm actually going to slightly retract my statement about the Get Rich, because both of these are the stars of the show. Both. They are both amazing products. That shampoo and conditioner, but these. And what I would like to say, because I've used so many other product lines previously, and not all product lines work together. Like, for example, I used another major hair care brand, and I only used the products from said brand, and they did not pair well. They did not play well together. So I ended up having to pull products from different brands to mix in together. In the case of Grow Good, everything flows together seamlessly. It's almost like each product adds that extra layer that you need. Yes, it's a little bit more work, not really, kind of, but it definitely, like, the results are in. That's all I'm saying. The results are in and the results are good. So if I have to spend the extra 30, 45 minutes taking care of my hair, I'm not against it, especially not with products that are coming in under $15. I will be continuing to use these products and just seeing how they work on my hair over time. I do want to reiterate, if you are new to any product, I would not recommend using the extra strength in the beginning. I would not. And your hair probably doesn't even need it for real. And if it does, you might want to go see a cosmetologist because there's something else going on. But all in all, I'm going to overall rate Grow Good about 8 out of 10. That's high. Maybe a 7 out of 10. I'll give it a 7 out of 10 in terms of access to drugstore products at this price point. It's up there. It's definitely up there. I can't wait to see what else Cardi B does with this line. It definitely is exciting. The packaging is innovative, it's cute, it makes sense. So it tells a story and I'm here for it. So congrats, Cardi. You did your big one.